Hey everyone, welcome to Nick's Beauty Breakdown.
Criminal.
It's a crime.
Criminal, lock them up.
Yeah. Favorites?
Throw them away. Throw them away.
Do you think Korean skincare is overrated or necessary?
I do have here, so it really gives you that deep hydration that you're looking for, so you get that nice dewy glow.
Hey everyone, welcome to Nick's Beauty Breakdown, and on today's episode we have the Wendy Jules, the best esthetician. I'm gonna call it New York City. I'm not even gonna say Brooklyn. New York City here with us today. Hi Wendy.
Hi Nick, and I'm with the most fabulous Nick's Beauty Breakdown. My name is Wendy Jules. I'm a registered nurse and also a medical esthetician. I co-partner here with my sister Carla Nelson at Fleur de Lis Beauty and Aesthetics. So today, what are we getting into?
We are going through my, I want to say, excessive skincare routine. And I feel like a lot of times, I know myself, I'm an overconsumer of all things beauty.
Yeah.
And I just want to see, am I using the right things?
Okay.
I know I come to you for my facials.
Yeah.
My skin's okay.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You heard her. My skin's great. But just to see what I can stop using, what I can stop buying, like, you know?
So I always tell everyone, whenever you're thinking about a skincare routine, less is more, right? And also, pricing doesn't equate quality. A lot of times, you know, you get pulled in by the cleanser. No cleanser should be $110. That's ridiculous, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, sorry, I might get in trouble for saying this, but the simpler we keep it, and you want to focus on specific ingredients. So with your cleanser, well, I'll let you get started, but I just want the girls and guys to know that it doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to make sense.
Yeah.
For what you personally need. So I would review your skincare routine with your esthetician because everyone should have one.
Yes.
Everyone should have one, so you're not crusty and dusty.
Yeah.
And so then you can go over your routine and go over a treatment plan for you to see what makes sense, and seasonally and all the things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can get started, and we'll start with cleansers.
Okay.
My cleansers are super simple.
Yeah.
I do double cleanse, especially when I'm wearing makeup. So to remove my makeup, and you see it's like empty, I use the ELEMIS cleansing balm, and I use the Sulwhasoo gentle cleansing foam.
Yeah, so both of those are amazing. One, because ELEMIS is a oil cleanser, so oil breaks down oil, right? So after a long day of wearing makeup or dealing with the environment, it's really great to emulsify that makeup and that dirt that's on the face to break it down, and then you add your gentle cleanser. I like this one because it's very, very hydrating to the skin. So especially in the winter months when you're dealing with the dryness of the air, it's cold outside, so this is a good one that will help break down the makeup or the day that you have on your face. Well, here's what I will say. If you're more on the drier side, you want to do
super dry.
You want to do, this one is hydrating, but also you want to lean towards your creamy cleansers, right?
Okay.
And as the weather gets nicer and your skin can tolerate, I think a gel cleanser is going to be better.
I do have, oh my goodness, it's in Target. What is the name of it? I don't know.
Is it Naturium?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
Yeah, I know.
I do have an Naturium gel cleanser.
Yeah.
Because I did, I think you told me that before. Okay. Yeah, I do have that.
Yeah, Naturium is great, but the gel cleansers are also amazing because they're not so heavy on the skin, and they're still hydrating, but they're not stripping you away. Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So those are a go.
My cleansers are
a go. Yeah.
So now for my exfoliants, the Sephora sale is now, so I'm going to re-up. But I am in love with this Renovat facial polish. Like, this is my girl. I only use it twice a week. And if I'm feeling really like a lot of texture, that's when I'll use the Dr. Dennis Gross exfoliating. Yeah.
So both are great. When you're looking for an exfoliant, you want to make sure that it has really small beads, right? So these are good, but you don't want to overdo it, because a lot of times we think the rougher it is, the better you're getting a clean.
I learned that that's not
right.
the case.
Remember when people are using
apricot scrub
that you should be using for your feet? Yeah.
Apricot scrub in 2026
It was criminal.
is a crime.
Criminal. Lock them up.
Yeah, definitely for your feet.
Yeah, for sure for your feet, for your crusty, dusty feet. But this is good because it has like nice, gentle beads.
Yeah.
So, I mean, twice a week might be a little much.
Oh,
I think once a week would be fair, because if you're using retinol, you won't have to use this so much, right?
Oh, and I'm not using retinol. So we'll get
into that. And then Dennis Grossman has amazing, Dr. Dennis Gross, has an amazing line. So the Daily Gentle Exfoliant is also a good one, but we have to be careful.
Oh, this was the one the
gentle peel. But we also have to be very careful that we're not overdoing it, because you don't want to be stripping your skin and leaving cuts and things open up for acne, infections, and so on and so forth.
So to pivot really quickly, because it says this is the daily peel. If I don't feel like I have like serious skin issues, should I get a peel still, maybe like once a year?
So yes, I think everyone should at least get a peel at least once a year. The grade of peel matters, right? Because some peels are made for corrective, and then some peels are made for like a gentle exfoliation. Not every peel is going to give you that stripping effect that we all like to see online, but it doesn't mean that it's not working, right? Because we all need, especially as the seasons are changing, you need a nice exfoliation at least once a year.
Okay, good to know. I'll be booking my peel.
Yes.
Okay. Now on to toners. I have 4 toners. I have this green tea toner because TikTok told me to buy it. Don't really know what it does. Brightening. Cool. I use it. It feels good on my skin. What else? This is my everyday toner, my Caudalie toner. Love this because it is a moisturizing toner. Anua I have because I was told I should use a Milky toner. And they said it's good. And I always wanted a spray toner because I think you use a spray toner on me. So I'm like, why don't I have a spray toner? And this one felt right. It said rescue toner. So I bought it.
You're a hot mess. But you know what? I know we're laughing, but I'm not mad at the toners. I am a toner junkie as well because our skin does so well when it's fully hydrated. Now each toner plays a different purpose, right? So this vitamin C and brightening toner pads are really great. It has a calming effect. Vitamin C is a tyrosinase inhibitor, so it slows down the overproduction of melanin, and it has a brightening effect. So I'm not mad at these, right? The order you use them matter. That's really what it is, right? So the Milky toner, we love a Milky toner. I just feel so good. And rice toner, I am obsessed.
I remember that Fresh Oil Weekend.
Yeah. I'm obsessed. And ceramides are a little bit thicker. That's why it's more milkier. So it really gives you that deep hydration that you're looking for. So you get that nice dewy glow, right? And Caudalie is that girl. She's been that girl. She's been
that's what the kids are
doing? She's been that girl. This moisturizing toner is also amazing. So I like to like skin flood, right? So let's say I do I would do this first. Then I would go ahead with my hydrating.
You would use them
all at once. The only thing I wouldn't do is include this because this is hypochlorous acid. So this is almost like an antibacterial for your face. Right? So you would spray this before a workout. You would spray this if you're going to have a heavy day where you're going to be doing a lot of sweating. So then the sweat that's sitting on your face doesn't turn into like make your skin have acne on your skin.
Got it.
So this is for the gym.
Okay, and see, I only use that when I get perioral dermatitis. Yeah. That's when I would use that.
I mean, you could do that too, but hydration, you won't have perioral dermatitis if you hydrate your skin. And not over exfoliate.
Got it. Oh,
so
yes. It's making sense.
The math is mathing.
This was why.
Yeah, because if you're scrubbing your face down, it's gonna trigger this dryness and this dermatitis, right? Anything that ends with itis is inflammation. right?
makes
So
sense.
so you don't want that, right?
Okay.
So that's why we have to slow down. And then imagine you're using face polish, and then you're gonna put a vitamin C on it. You're toasting your skin up. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you.
Because I thought green tea meant.
Green tea is cool, but green
But
tea.
then the vitamin C.
Yeah. So
okay.
so the order and the way you use your things matter.
it.
So you want to
Okay.
always go from thinnest to thickest, right? Whenever
Got
you're
it.
ordering. So this will be in your thin category.
Okay.
So I use a Medicube toner. So I would do my Medicube first, and then I would go ahead with my hydrating toner, and then I would add my Milky toner on top. And then you just let it dry, and let it do. And then you will layer it with your moisturizers. But I'm not mad at the toner. I might get in trouble by the skincare girlies, but I have 4 toners as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably have a little bit
I make
more
good
than that.
company.
Yes.
I make good company. Great.
Yeah.
Serums. I already know because I think you told me before about whatever. I love it. Okay, we'll start with the good stuff.
Sorry.
The Joseon Glow Serum, Propolis, and Niacinamide Serum. And the Ranavat Brightening Saffron Serum. And my 2 favorites.
Throw them away. Throw them away.
Yeah.
Give them to baby. Throw them away, please.
My Drunk Elephant Amino Rain
ooh.
Glass Water Serum.
Ooh.
And my Intensive Hydration Serum. You want to know something? And I think that I feel like if I spend a lot of money on my stuff, I am doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like if I'm paying $69, like I'm a skincare baddie.
No, you're wrong.
Oh.
No, you're wrong. So here's the thing. I'm not a hater of Drunk Elephant. I just don't like them, right?
Okay.
In the sense, because I feel like, you know, this is a product that became very trendy,
Yes.
and overhyped, and you don't need to buy $69 serums, right? I just don't think that's necessary, especially when you can do a good hyaluronic serum is sufficient. Like even this one with the saffron, like we don't need this either, right? This is cute, but we don't need. Here's the thing.
I know, because this little thing is not cheap.
No, I know. And the smaller it is, the more expensive it is, I feel.
Okay.
I think that we can replace. So I don't want to get in trouble and I don't want to be a hater. I'm not in love with these, right? Because I think they're better out there that will do more for what you're getting.
Okay.
Great packaging, very pretty on your.
It looks so good on my
very nice.
counter.
I understand, but I just don't think you need these two.
Okay.
And this whole claim of glass skin from a bottle, no. You know what gives you glass skin? When you're using retinol, when you're using tretinoin, when you're minimizing the appearance of your pores, getting microneedling, medical services, skincare services is going to help you achieve that. And also, pores mean that you're living and breathing. We're not all going to have this tight.
Poreless.
Yeah, no, not everyone. We might have some,
Okay.
but you can manage it. This
Okay.
is not going to do that for you.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
No
Bye-bye.
problem. Well, I'm just gonna finish that.
Yeah, you can finish
I'm gonna finish that.
You can finish them.
Because, and honestly, guys, the glass skin, it lasts about 14 minutes.
Yeah,
And
it's back. Because really with the glass skin, it's just giving you the appearance of hydration,
Okay.
which you can achieve with, we can make all this into one serum.
Okay, but are you gonna make me throw this away?
No.
Oh, okay.
I like this one.
I don't know what Propolis and niacinamide are, but they make me feel good.
Niacinamide is it helps with hyperpigmentation as well. And Propolis, I think, comes from bees, and it also has a hydrating effect, right? I'm going to read a little bit more about this one, but I like this more than these.
Okay.
Right? But you could finish them and get your empties.
Okay.
But let's just minimize because this is too much.
No.
Yeah.
Too much. Okay. Well, on to moisturizers.
Yeah.
Moisturizers. Yes, I have 5. But in my defense, this is like a winter, spring situation.
Fair.
So winter, is this Rich Cream Barrier, Peter Thomas Roth. Because it's thicker, and in the winter, my skin is like super dry. Same brand, just a lighter form for spring, summer.
Okay.
Overnight, and I hope you like it because I love it. And it's empty. The Fenty Skin Instant Reset. It's an overnight cream. I mean, I don't know if we need overnight creams, but whatever. I guess I don't need my Dr. Althea Relief Cream, and I use it when I have the peri-oral, and obviously I have the dermatitis because I'm over exfoliating and doing all this foolishness. And the Prequel. Now this is half toner, half moisturizer. So I guess we could just put it with, I don't know. I use it after the Anua.
So I don't hate any of these because they all serve a purpose, right?
Yes.
So I don't want us to be focused too much on the brand per se, but mostly on what they do, right?
Okay.
So you see how you split your skincare with winter and spring, and then we have day and night. All of that matters because obviously the summer we're gonna go a little lighter. Night cream is gonna be thicker. It's really good for under the eye to hydrate under your eyes. So I'm not mad at that. I'm also not mad at your so your winter. And this one can also be interchanged. You can interchange this with your toner. Right? So I also have a lot of products, A, because of what I do, and B, because it depends on my mood. It depends on what I need, right? So different season calls for different things. So even this rescue cream, this would be great if you had a microneedling treatment. We could put this after because you get really tight afterwards. So I'm not mad at any of these. They just have to be used at the right time, right? So the thicker the cream, the deeper the penetration of hydration you're going to get. And then if the lighter, obviously, it's going to be more of a water-based cream. So it all depends when you're using them. So I'm not mad at these.
I can keep them all.
You can keep them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, the most important, well, we're going to mix the two. My sunscreen and my maybe unnecessary item.
Okay. Your miscellaneous.
My miscellaneous.
Yes.
I don't know why I thought I needed water in a can.
You do.
I do. Thank you. Because so this, and tell me if I'm using it right. Let's see. I use this to spray my face after I wash, cleanse, exfoliate. Then I spray my face and then put my serum.
Yes.
Yeah. My hyaluronic serum. That is not here, but I use the PCA hyaluronic.
Oh yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah.
I love that one. Yeah. So the reason why the wetting of the skin is important, especially when you're going to put on your serum, because it'll help pull everything in, right? Because hyaluronic is hydrophilic, so it's pulling it in. So if you put it on dry skin, whatever little bit of water that you have on your face, it tends to make you a little bit drier. So it's good to like reset the skin and spray. I like to spray this throughout the entire day.
And this is not a sponsored ad, but that Roche-Posay thermal water.
She's that girl. She's that girl. I have her in the big one. So I love my rich friends. Yeah.
Big yellow.
I love these.
Okay.
I love these. Yeah.
So this is a serum spray, but I only use this when I'm going to do my makeup.
Yeah. So it's a good way to set and prepare your skin for makeup. I'm not mad. I love a toner, I love a serum, I love a spray. I love those. So I wouldn't throw that away. I'll just keep it on the dresser. You use it when you need it.
I'm subscribed to this on Amazon, so another one will be here.
Of course
like
you are.
I love it.
Of course you are.
But the most important part, and again, everybody has their favorites, but I do not leave my house without sunscreen, number one, because it's super important. But this ultraviolet sunscreen, so I have two. One is a sunscreen and a primer. I think they're both primers, but one is dewy, one is matte. Okay. So when I'm trying to, look like one of those British girls that their face is matte, or when I want to be dewy. But yeah, no, sunscreen, and it's SPF 50. Is that enough?
Oh, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
At 50 and above,
Okay.
it's great. SPF is amazing. I don't hate any of these.
Okay.
And also, too, SPF is a preference. Some people like a spray. Some people like a roll-on. Some people like the cream. So whatever you like and how it sits into your skin, you can use, but as long as you're using it. Because the black will crack if it's burnt.
Correct. Okay. Well, that is all of my skincare, and I am leaving here feeling like I'm doing the right thing.
Yes, you are.
With the exception of 1 or 2 items.
We can throw those away now.
I couldn't finish them. But no, this was amazing. But before I let you go, I do have a couple of questions, because you mentioned that I wouldn't need something if I wasn't using retinol.
Okay.
Retinol, I'm scared.
A lot of people are intimidated by retinol because it sounds so like, you know, serious. But really what it is, it's a vitamin A. Okay. And it helps exfoliate the skin. So your skin turns over about every 4 to 5 weeks. The older you get, the slower the turnover. So that's why you have that layer of skin that tends to sit on your face and you don't ever feel polished, right? So when you do your retinol, it helps exfoliate that top layer. So you don't have to do all of this. You can keep it really, really simple because you're not fighting the barrier. So that's why I also recommend chemical peels as well, because that helps exfoliate that top layer so your products can sink nice into your skin. Once you hit 35, I think you need to start using your retinol for sure.
So what percent should we start? Okay, it
The
depends.
slow, go low and slow.
Low and slow,
Low
ladies.
and slow.
Okay.
And I like to layer my retinol like a sandwich. So we call it the sandwich method. So after you cleanse, you put a light layer of moisturizer on. You put your retinol, and then you put a little bit of moisturizer on top. Because everything, and you're probably thinking, oh my God, the retinol's not going to work because it's fighting. No, every item that you put on your skin will know what to do. Right?
Okay.
So just don't overdo it. So when they say pea size, pea size. Don't put them, because you feel like,
I don't listen to that.
Yeah, I know, and you're going to get burnt.
Yeah, because one of these says 1 pump, and I'll be 3 pumping it.
No. 1 pea size, and you spread a thin layer of it, because sometimes as the retinol and the tretinoin, as they're working, they're exfoliating, your skin's going to get tight. It's going to get dry. So the more you do, you might even have like what you call a little mini breakout, a purge, right? Because it's like the skin is like, whoa, what's happening? I'm being reset. So go low and slow with your retinol, but you must start using it.
How many times a week?
About 2 to 3 times to get started. So 2 to 3 times for the first like 4 or 5 weeks, and then we can increase as you get more comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm obsessed with, I think after I turn 40, I'll be 42 this year. I've been obsessed with anti-aging, and I didn't bring all of those things because I thought that you were going to tell me I'm insane. But I am obsessed with anti-aging creams and things like that, and making sure I get it on my, what is it called? Décolletage. Décolletage.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, your neck get wrinkled. Like, and I know black don't crack, but it will crack if you're not doing the right thing.
So I hate the word anti-aging. I like age management. Right?
Age management.
Yeah, because we're all going to age. We just have to do it gracefully, right? So a lot of times the creams and things will work, but there gets to a point where you need professional help.
Correct.
There gets to a point where you need to have some medical services that's going to help slow down the aging process and accelerate the results that you're looking for. Also, it's not only about what we put on our skins, it's what we put in our bodies as well, right? So taking your collagen, your bone broth, those are really staple things that's going to help boost that collagen production that we start losing. Because women, we lose 1% of collagen every year. Right, and that's a lot, right? And that's why because I know with black women, we don't tend to get a lot of wrinkles, but we do lose fat in our faces. We lose that, so then the things start to sag, right? So you want to make sure that you're working out, you're getting adequate sunshine, you're also eating the things that you need to eat, and you're adding your skincare, and you're coming to Fleur de Lis to get all your things.
And can we? And again, we can get Botox.
You can. We can get, yeah, you can get.
And we can get that here.
You can get Botox, you can get filler, you can get all the things that you need. I don't want anyone to feel intimidated by the technology that's present to keep us happy.
Yeah.
Right? There's this whole stigma of black people don't need that. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do.
Sometimes you get a little
a little something. If you have, dynamic lines on your face, or you feel like your face is kind of lowering itself, we can do little things to
I have like this wrinkly thing going on here.
Right, and we're on our phones, we're in our screens, we're all crouched down like this. So these things that we do is going to accelerate the lines in our faces, and it's going to help deteriorate our skin. So why not get a little bit of tox? Who's gonna know? I'm not telling anything HIPAA. I can't say anything.
Listen, okay, I love that. And my last question, no, I have 2 more questions.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think Korean skincare is overrated or necessary?
I love Korean skincare.
Okay.
I do.
You heard it here.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I think there's space for them, right? Because they got it. They're doing it well, right? In terms of ingredient quality, in terms of like hydration, in terms of sun care. They're doing the damn thing. I know they're new. They're new girls on the block, and everybody's kind of like throwing them away. But I stand for Korean skincare.
But I feel like they've been here because I've been buying that $149 SK2 essence for years.
Yeah.
And
with social media, things have become a lot more popular. But the girls, they're doing the damn thing. I love Korean skincare. Everything has a place. You have your medical grade skincare, you have your Korean skincare, you have those things, and you also have your store-bought items. Those are good too. Like Prequel, we should. That's a great line, right? So because it has glycerin in it, and glycerin is very hydrating. So I don't think that we need to fight. I think all the girls can hang out and we can be fun. There's space for everybody.
So, wrapping up, you did mention that sometimes, you can have all the things, but you still need help.
Yeah.
Professional help.
Yeah.
So how often, and I guess on both aspects, if you have skincare conditions versus if you're just looking to get facials, how often, for me, I don't have major skincare issues. How often should I be? Because I haven't been,
It's okay. We're not
we're not going to talk
Life
about that
is
today.
life.
We're going to talk about that off camera.
Yeah.
How often should I, no, Nick, you need to come every blah, blah.
So for non-corrective skincare, I recommend every 6 to 8 weeks for a facial, just to kind of, free your skin from if you need any extractions, you need hydration, sometimes you need a little dermaplaning, and you need that customized care, right? Now, if you have acne, melasma, rosacea, that's a more detailed plan, and you need a lot more consistency with that. So I think everyone, first of all, stop going to ChatGPT. Chat is playing with y'all. Come see me. Because I have seen a lot of girls and guys go to chat and
for
chat.
Skincare?
First, here chat, give me a detailed skincare. I have blah, 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 blah.
Oh, no.
Right? Crazy.
ChatGPT can't see,
Exactly. But, some people feel like I can go to chat and I'll buy all these things.
Not for that.
No, I have experienced that, right? So now you have to dial it back because there's a reason why we exist. And I think if any esthetician you go to, they'll be able to help customize a plan for you and to fit into your budget, because I also know that's something that people think about as well. And I always say go low and slow. I handhold a lot of my clients. And once they get to a space where they can fly away, they can do their own thing. So when you do go into Sephora, they're educated enough to know this versus that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Wendy, for letting me know that I'm doing the right thing.
Yes.
Except for when I do.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
very
This was
welcome.
so educating.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
But also come to Totally Beauty, 1468 Flatbush Avenue. We are open for all things beauty, and you'll see Nick here because she's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going right to the front to make my appointment right now because I think it's been 3 months.